Good evening, Neopians. I logged in earlier today to do the bulk of my dailies, and I was going to come back from work and finish this up, and I decided why not actually start filming again. Let's just push through whatever I'm going through, and let's get back to what the people want, which is listening to me talk about neopets and whatever else pops into my mind while doing my neopet dailies. So, I'm getting a strength serum is my weekly prize thing. I have a couple already in my, what is it, safety deposit box. I feel like a lot of them dropped. I don't know why I had so many. It has to be due to like the Void Within plot. And I sold a bunch and made some money that way. I'm guessing they're going to drop if they're in the quest pool, which also might be a good time to like buy them and then just like hoard them for when I'm at like level like 230 doing Battle Dome training. This all comes back to Battle Dome training because I'm trying to get back into Battle Dome training. I have not trained in such a long time, which is not good. If I like stuck to it, because I did the calculations in February, so like back in February, you know, it's the Neopets, everything's good. I would have been able to get past level 250 and gone on to like the secret ninja school if I would have kept up with my training. Now, I didn't. I took like March off. So here we are. Yeah. Did I win Obelisk? 1 second. Also, I know I can refresh the page to redo Grumpy King. I didn't. I feel like when I like go back and I like fully reload the page as opposed to refreshing, I get like a B grade much more often. And I know it's not based in anything, but that's how I feel. And I want to get his little avatar. Because I think beyond Battle Dome, I want a really nice lookup. And I want a lot of like trophies. So Neopets needs to get it together so I can get more like side events. All that stuff. So I did, where am I? I did Obelisk. I did whoever the guild told us to do. Did we win? I can now use the Brute Squad as an avatar in this. Well, we Brute won. I should be close for having all of these. Which one of these do I want? Now I have to go over here and I have to type in Obelisk because I'm not a good Neopet person. And I have to figure out which one is the best option. So which ones can we do? Equip, Gar. So I don't want to do Doppelganger. That doesn't look. I don't have reusable items, so like that doesn't really matter. I don't need an extra weapon either. Why are all these Battle Dome based? Right, round, or scratch? Should I do the Scratch Master one? Yeah, I don't really care about winning. I guess we're gonna buy a bunch of scratchers this week. And then just as a note, whenever you click on the prize for the obelisk or you're choosing your team, it's gonna load indefinitely. So you can just keep moving, keep chilling. So, okay. Will I remember to buy scratch cards? Who knows, but I will remember to get my shiny obsidian. Let's visit Tombola guy. Hope he's doing swell. Or not, whatevs. Let's visit King Altador. See how he's doing. My pets are fine. Everyone except for Tiny is back in the Cockroach Hotel. So everyone's fed. That's easy. And then just like keep one pet out if you have more than one pet. Sometimes I think like if I could do Neopets again, you really only need like one or two pets. I have a lot, but like I'm not attached to each and every pet. Like I'm at a point where like there's one or two I would just put in the pound, no question asked. And then I have like 3 or 4 where if someone are you well enough? And I knew that they would like keep the neopet and keep them fed. I would give them away. I don't know. I know a lot of people want 400 pet slots. And I see it. I get it. I support you asking for whatever you want in life. I just don't see what I would do with all those pet slots. I have too many pets. Have too many pets, and like I get it, but I also see myself being like, come on, girl, like a zap and put back in the pound. That's what I did with like my ice hissy that I didn't zap an ice hissy, but I had an ice hissy for like a week, and I'm like, I'm not feeling it. Put it back in the pound, and someone has it. So that's cool. That's good. Don't even know how I got here. Sometimes Neopets is fun when you're like one pet that's like everything, which is like what I like low key am trying to do with Lapedia. Like Lapedia is the only one I will like pay training doubloons and like code stones for. I'm like already saving up my red code stones that I don't really have a lot of. But yeah. You really only need one neopet. Like, I get why people have so many. But, you know, like, I love Pedialyte. I could see, like, only having 6. Not that I'm getting rid of anyone right now, but in the future, we might have to... Like, if I could guarantee my neopets were gonna go to, like, a good home, I would do it. And I think on the Reddit, there's, like, an adoption something, but, like, pet transfers are weird. They're very weird. I also don't have well-named pets, and I don't really care about well-named pets and like 3Ls and 4Ls. I have a lot of fun names that I think are fun. Like I value like the name Chevy Equinox more than whatever you guys are doing on the Neo boards. I know the Neo boards were a mess today because like something was going on, and so TNT just like shut down the Neo board. I don't really know. There was a lot of like talk about it on the Reddit, and I had to go to work, and then I just haven't checked the Reddit again. I just can't be going on Reddit anymore. I'm trying to really like cut back on my social medias. I know I've talked about this quite a bit, but I'm just trying to be like less online, and I feel like I'm doing this thing where like I'm not watching like gobbledygook online as much anymore. I'll just like spend a lot of time on like the Neopets Discord, and it's like after a while that is also sludge. That is also not good for your brain. So it's finally warming up. I live in the middle of nowhere. It's finally warming up, so I've been going on like 2.5-hour walks when I can on the weekends and after work, and like that's just, it's so good, so fun. I'm gonna try to do like outdoor stuff this summer, so look out for that. Did I show you guys that Zamifolia is now stealthy? I think I did. I think I did show you all that Zams is stealthy. Let me run through. Everyone here's the fun. Tiny is sad. Tiny needs to be sad because that's the one I feed. I can't get rid of Book Freak because Book Freak was originally just like a Nemo I got and like super old, and I love Book Freak. Such a great name, and because you have a beautiful name, Book Freak, I have to make this my book pet. But this is a thing because like Pedialyte is everything else. Pedialyte's gourmet, even though I don't be feeding Pedialyte because Pedialyte is staying at the Double Roach Motel or whatever it's called. But like I see the appeal of having like a lot of like everything for like 1 or 2 pets. Like I would get rid of Tiny. I'm only doing Tiny for feeding. Producery's so cute. But like it was one of those things where I really wanted a Peachy, and then like you get it and it's like, what are we doing? And like Philly and Moldavite, it's just like Magma's such a good color. Such a good color. Can't get rid of Love Beyonce. 1, fantastic name. 2, my lab ray pet who ended up becoming a mutant Vandy, and I said when I started zapping, if I get a mutant Vandy, endgame. So Love Beyonce's there. I could see myself getting rid of Geo. I could see myself getting rid of Cupcake. Low key, I would get rid of Moldavite. I don't really care for Drakes. It was just Drakes were like very hard to get when I was a kid, and now they're easier to get. They got like the marble egg, and like Steampunk was like the best looking Drake to me, but I still don't really love them. So like Moldy might not be here by the end of the year. Can't get rid of Chevy Equinox, iconic name. Serpegia can't go because it was my first Dreamy. Bertonier, I love a Mutant Aisha. And then this is Zams, my new lab rat, who I would love to be Burlap. Or if not, we're going to just keep zapping Zams. We're going to see where Zams ends up. So those are the pets. This is a quick little check-in, just so you can see how everyone's doing. I'm not doing great still. I know I said that in my last video that I'm not at my best mentally, but we're going to just keep chugging. We're gonna just keep chugging, get back into the Neopets thing. What is it? The Festival of Neg is coming up. That should be fun. I think those were all my dailies. I don't know if there's any big news. I don't think there is. Who knows? And I'm gonna come over here and we're gonna do the little mysterious small hole, and I'm gonna get nothing because I just don't think you get, like, I think there's like once a day you get a prize. It's free, it doesn't hurt your pet. It's just like, what are we doing? Hope you had fun in there. So there we have that. There's new stuff at Jelly Neo. Cool. Don't care about the games. Cool. Rubbish dump day. Hope you all had fun with that one. There's new stuff for premium if you wanna. No, this is Neocash. Anyone can buy Neocash. Then premium's like the subscription thingy. I don't really do capsules. And I feel like I talked about Shoiru Day. Y'all's got Mosaic, which is fine. Not loving it. I think Shoirus are cuter than like a Drake. I would prefer neither of them. Also, on the Reddit, they did the Neopets tier ranking. They had a post about that. I might do that. I think the internet is ready for the definitive truth on which Neopets are the best. So there we go. I have to buy scratch cards. And then I'm probably going to do Battle Dome off camera because no one cares about me doing Battle Dome. And yeah. So what is this? Scratch Master. And then you can buy 2. Did I buy them? Is this how you buy them? And now I have 2 Terratrove scratch cards. So there we go. Hope you all have a good, fun time. I will be back. I'm going to try the whole every other day thing. Yeah, hope you all are doing good on Neopets. Make sure your Neopets are doing good. Grab some shiny obsidian. And yeah, cool, bye.